see if we can fix that. There you go. Sit up, dude. I'm going to scoot over more towards you. They'll come in a minute.
Come on, people.
Yeah, give it a sec. Let me fix that. There we go. How's that? All right, let me bring it up on here.
Evil plans. I'm making evil plans.
Well, remember, it takes a second for it to come up, so hang on. There we go. Let's wait.
Oh, hello.
There, you see
You're
one?
Our first viewer.
There you go. All right, here we go.
Of the day.
All right. Let's go here.
Yo.
Nick's in chat. What's up, Nick?
Yo.
All right, cool.
Yo.
Let's do this way here. Trying to see. We're a little dark because of the background there, but that's okay. Oh, hang on. There's a light right here.
Oh my gosh, we're already at 11.
There you go. Here,
Make it fast.
Move this seat. Or move this light. Watch. There we go. It's a little better.
How am I whispering?
All right, here. So I got the chat right here. What's up, Chris? How are you? Nick, how's it going? Here, we can pop this out. Watch. And then we'll zoom in here on chat. See? Look. There's the chat. What's up, Joey?
What'd you just say?
It says, boo, no one likes you. Whoa. All right.
Okay, keep it down.
That's all right. You tell them.
Chill
You tell them. Yeah, see?
Yeah, we're good.
Chris says it's good. We're doing good. So where were we this morning?
This morning we were
in Champaign, Illinois.
Yeah.
And then we drove to
the
Indianapolis
Children's Museum.
Yeah. So, and now we're in
Cleveland.
We're all over the place. That's right. We're in Cleveland, Ohio right now, actually, which is pretty cool. So that's actually the view behind us right there. The water is actually right over there. You can kind of see it right over my shoulder there, which is pretty cool.
If you look like that.
That's all right.
Hello.
What's up there, 𝐓𝐨𝐷? Welcome. Thanks for coming to hang out. You're from Evansville, Indiana. Very cool. Yeah, we went through Indiana on our trip. We went through Nebraska, and then Indiana, Illinois, and then we came up here through Ohio, which is pretty cool.
There's a bunch of jet skis out there. It's going like
Oh yeah, boats and stuff. Pretty cool. Yeah, so we just got up to our hotel 2 hours ago, which was good. It was a 6-hour drive from down in
Indianapolis.
Yep, Indianapolis. A little less. Indianapolis up to here. The Indy cars. Yeah, it would have been cool. We can only do one thing really. We only had a short amount of time. We were in Champaign, Illinois, and then we went over to Indianapolis. Indianapolis was about 2 hours from Champaign, so that worked out nicely. And then we came up here. What's up, Milkman? How are you? Welcome.
I think I did put the cars on the list to see.
Oh yeah, that was one of the things. Yep. Yeah,
I had like at least
the car museum.
More than 20 things on a list, and we only picked out 3.
Yes, we only had time. He put together before our trip about 5 things per location, per state.
5 to 3.
Which was cool. 3 to 5, yeah. And then we kind of stopped we did about 3 of them. So this is our last one tomorrow. Where are we going tomorrow?
We're going to right over that way, I believe. There is aquarium that we're going to.
Yep. Pewpert says, I just bought my parts for my rig from your budget rig video. I'm so excited to get started. Any tips to lower your electric bill or maximize efficiency? I mean, you'll definitely want to, if you're doing a low budget GPU mining rig, you will, you can, definitely don't want to run the cards stock. You definitely want to undervolt them and overclock them for your graphics cards. How many graphics cards did you buy? Is it worth mining ETH these days? You can't mine ETH. Good question. Ethereum went from proof of work to proof of stake 2 years ago, I guess, a little less maybe. So you cannot mine ETH. You can mine other things and then convert if you wanted to. 2 MSI 1660s, nice. Those are great cards to get started. They're not going to make you any money. What I mean by that is about the amount of money that you're going to use in electric. versus what you're going to make. But I think the great thing is that you can use those cards to spec mine, which means you can mine different cryptocurrencies and that you can build your bags with different cryptocurrencies. So the best thing to do with those is to look for brand new coins that just came out and just build, those cards could, let's say a new coin comes out and you start mining it 3 weeks later, let's say. You might be able to earn 10,000 of that coin in a day. And that coin might not be worth anything, or fractions of a penny, but then you can put that aside in your own bag and then you can move on to another spec mining play. Yeah. Yeah, not even a mineable. I mean, a mineable is an option like Joey Gambit mentioned, but I think the best bet is really just to mine that coin and then, once a month swap to something else.
What's the most profitable to mine?
GPU mining is not profitable at all right now. Others may argue differently, but you are talking about cents per day that you can make with GPU mining. There's just nothing GPU mining wise as of today that's going to be super profitable.
So what are you using?
I'm mining Dynex. I have my 12. I have my 12.
Yeah, they just said what about CPU?
Yeah, I have my 123070 rig on Dynex right now.
CPU is great,
and that is not crazy profitable. But it is. I'm just spec mining it, as I said, just filling my bag up. Yeah,
if it looks about people are arguing about CPU.
CPU mining is not terrible. CPU mining, does a little bit better than GPU mining right now, and so you can use CPU mining on a variety of different things to stack coins, which is nice. What's up there, Dakar Tech?
What's up?
Welcome. Thanks for coming to hang out with us. So yeah, we got the aquarium tomorrow, which should be good. Do you want to tell people what GPU mining rig you have up? Do you remember what you have running? Remember we built it? Do you remember what it is?
No.
So he still has his 8 card, and those are the MSI 1660 Ti's. He still has 8 of those on NiceHash. And NiceHash will actually do the auto switching algorithm. And it will go ahead and pay him. I will read it. Give me a second. It will read it. You don't have. Okay, recommendation with live streaming. You don't have to read it as soon as it's in chat. So he has 8 1660 Ti's that are on the NiceHash OS, which means that it'll auto switch between the different algorithms based off of profitability and demand. So he has his still on NiceHash. It's been up for I think 70 days now. Still, and it is just getting paid out in Bitcoin.
Daddy, you still forgot to give me the hamburger.
I don't what? Oh, okay. I'm about an hour from Cleveland. How are you guys liking Ohio? Hope the road is treated. Yeah, we've had no traffic so far. I mean, check
out Rapid Mining. He is huge on the CPU.
Yeah, we've done probably 1,100 to 1,200 miles so far, and we've actually hit no traffic, which has been great. Rapid Mining has a great YouTube channel on CPU mining.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. What's up there, Automatic Beats? Welcome. So if GPU mining is not profitable, what are you doing to make money? I'm running ASIC miners. So actually, our trip that we're on right now, we just flew out to Denver and I bought 12 ASIC miners from a guy. We bought 9 Caspa miners and 3 Ethereum Classic miners. Yes, at ASIC mining 100%. I put all my GPU mining rigs are off except for one 12-card rig in my home shed, and then his rig in that shed, and then I have a variety of small box miners. I have
Hi.
I have AL boxes in there. I have Caspa miners in there. Small box miners in there. Hang on, let me finish. Okay.
I'm talking too. Can I not talk too?
No, you can't. Not when I'm talking. You can wait. And a variety of jazz miners in my home shed. And then in my ASIC shed, we're about 20 ASICs now, and then we're going to be adding more. I will be selling some of them, which will be cool. So what would you like to say?
Best food on the trip. What would that be?
Okay, I don't know. You're the one who wanted to talk about it, so jump in.
It depends.
Come on, the camera's over here, not over there.
I would probably say this hotel. This probably had
the pizza and the fries. Yeah.
and really good.
Nice. So what is my AI?
Yeah, we did go to Applebee's. It was pretty good there too.
We did. We hit up Applebee's in where are we at? Yeah, last night we got to our hotel and then we went to Applebee's to get some food. We went to Texas Roadhouse, but they weren't. Oh no, that was for lunch. Texas Roadhouse, but they weren't open yet, so we went to Applebee's. What is my play on AI GPU rental marketplace? I've not tapped into that yet, but I've been thinking about it a lot. I'm actually looking. I'm probably going to end up selling all my GPUs except for maybe my 3070s, my GPU mining rigs, my server cases. Just stick with my X12 with my 3070s, and then I'm going to thinking about getting into some AI rigs and start to build those out for my home shed. Is what I'm thinking. A lot of other people have tested out the different platforms, so the nice thing is like I don't have to reinvent the wheel. I can just kind of look at what they're running, Vast, Flux, Salad, and take a look at that. But I'm only interested in platforms that pay out in crypto. I'm not interested in fiat payouts, which should be good. Yes? What?
Nothing yet.
Nothing yet? Oh, you got nothing? Okay, sounds good.
Except for Red Putz say no.
Yeah, I'm not sure what he was responding to on that one.
Probably that GP is going downhill.
Oh, yes. Yep. No, good question. Definitely a good question. Yep. ASICs are hard. Why not convert to fiat? Because I do everything in crypto. I mean, one, I don't convert from like I don't do payouts into fiat weekly, monthly. Like everything I need to do in the ecosystem is I can pay with crypto. I can pay for crypto with everything. So that's the really nice thing there. You just have to get creative on your off ramps. On NiceHash, yeah, NiceHash is fantastic. Works out really well right now.
GPU selling Red Putz.
Yes, that's what he was saying to know about. Yep. Yeah. Yep. People that are mining and selling daily are probably in the wrong industry, honestly.
What's up, lad?
Selling my KS0 Ultra what's up, lad? Selling my KS0 Ultra due purchase. I think it's just because things have flipped so quickly. There's just so much hash rate coming online. I probably would just put it on solo mining. I'm going to be putting a lot of my, it's crazy to think older Caspa miners, but it's really going to be the Ice Rivers, KS0, KS0 Pro. My Ultra's brick, so I'm not going to be running that one, but putting them on solo mining. And maybe even the gold shell boxes. We'll have to see. I was watching. Yeah, I was watching Red Panda Mining's live stream afterwards on the road today, listening to it and listening to just how quickly it's gone up. I do have a KS5 Pro waiting at home. I also have the AL0 as well at home. So I'll be doing videos on those. What ASIC miners are you buying? Are old ASIC miners still worth it?
Miner.
Yep. Hello. What's up, son of a rabbit? For life, what ASIC miners am I buying? We just bought 3 KS1s, 3 KS2s, 3 KS3Ms, and then 2 Jasminer X16Qs and 1 Jasminer X4Q.
Yes, it really is a good view. I'll tell you that first.
There you go.
Except for that spider who keeps ruining me whenever I look over there.
So the KS1s, I'm most likely just going to hold on to and sell. Probably not going to run those. The KS2s I'm going to run overclocked. The KS3Ms we're going to overclock for the hash rate perspective. The Jasminer X16Qs we're going to put on Octaspace, and the X4Q I'm not sure what I'm going to do with. Which will be
Except
cool.
we're at a hotel now, so now we don't have.
Want to stop by and say hi before going off to dinner? Oh, thank you. Will the L3 make some big profits again? Absolutely not. You know the answer to that, Rude Puts. That absolutely not. That's a paperweight. Michael Cartrath, welcome. Great background view, and hello to you and the family. Thank you there, Andrew. Ship the spider to RPM. That's right. I saw his stream today on the KS5. Yeah. Rude Puts, I think so. $1 or so with Doge probably. Yeah, I mean the hard part is like you're gonna make a few extra dollars right now with the or not dollars but cents with the L3 with bells. Believe it or not, it looks like VIA-BTC is launching their pool on Tuesday. So that'll be nice. So you can mine, you can get paid out in Dogecoin, Litecoin, and bells. I did talk with NiceHash, and their platform is supporting bells if the demand is there. So like, if no one is buying hash rate for bells, you're not going to get the additional rewards with merge mining on NiceHash, which no one probably is buying bells. So
somebody's banging around.
Yeah, I know. I hear it. It's probably more likely to be beneficial to do traditional pool mining with script mining right now.
I've been enjoying mining the, but the UI.
Yeah.
I'm trying to. I don't know what any of that stuff is.
That's right. Is Monero profitable if I'm getting 31 mega hash at 173? I would probably look at, if you're CPU mining, I would probably, a lot of people will put CPU mining rigs on NiceHash, or they're going to look at other platforms out there. Unmineable is a big one, so that you can go ahead and get paid out in. Unmineable is nice, as Joey Gambit was talking about, because you can mine.
Now you're getting amplifying gaming.
You can mine one coin,
and
then you can get paid out in another of your choice, which is really convenient and nice. That's right. When I left home, that means Bitcoin. Yeah, it was crazy. Did somebody say it was over 64? I haven't kept up with it, but it was like 64.5. I'm not sure if it was still there. I was just happy to see it was at 61 the other day, but somebody said it was at 64.5. I'm not sure if that's still the case or not, but I will absolutely take it.
I'll be back in a minute.
Okay. Are you going? Oh, you're getting a drink. Okay. I'll say if you're going to the bathroom, leave your microphone here. But yeah. Yeah, so we have, so tomorrow we're going to hit the aquarium, and then after the aquarium we have a 6-hour ride home, which should be cool. So it's 64,385, fantastic. Yeah, I mean, it'd be great to keep that going. Monday, you know, maybe we see a little spike there. We'll have to see how the economy does. Usually Bitcoin rises on like a Friday, Saturday, you know, time period, and then settles back down on Monday. So we'll see where it's at, which is nice. But yeah, the KS1s, like, I even thought about solo mining with them because they use so little watts. So that's another thing I thought about too.
Is it not more profitable by
Solana and stake at 78% interest rather than running ASICs? You could, but where are you staking it at? Because the challenge is when you stake on another platform, you run the risk of losing your crypto.
If you had a Lambo, it is a 2-hour drive.
There you go. Yeah, so a lot of people like to go down the rabbit hole of staking. The challenge is the second you have to send your crypto to another platform,
trying to buy more KS,
then you no longer own it. So you run the risk. There's lots of platforms that have gone under, and your crypto goes with it. So I don't recommend staking unless it's in your own wallet. Yeah, it'd be cool. It would be nice if Tangem added staking. That would be fantastic, actually. You're trying to buy more Caspa and Solana. I think it's a good play. I think both of them are great options. I have a lot of both, so I think they're both a good option. I never ended up buying Solana. I ended up converting Hive Mappers, the Honey token, as well as Helium Mobile into Solana. Are you running any nodes? Yes, I'm on Node Orbit. Is where I'm running all my nodes, and I have a Tippy node, I have Flux nodes, and I have Neoxa nodes over on there. Am I staking ETH? Absolutely not. Let's see. Tangem staking should be coming this month. Oh, really? That's very cool. Yeah, I mean, as long as it stays in your wallet, I'm all for it. But the second you have to move off of out of your wallet.
Tron founder getting arrested and it dumping.
Where is that?
Right there.
Oh, I missed that one. I did not. Is the Tron founder the same one who started? Oh, you know what it is. That's because yes, I saw the news on the Telegram founder. I forgot that he was also the founder, or he was one of the founders of Tron. Berkunia is a great place for staking in nodes. Yeah, you could go there too, as well. I'm not as familiar with them. I know Joey was talking about those the other day. You're in my backyard. Oh yeah,
what do you mean?
Are you in the area here, Cleveland? Yep. Very cool. What state are we in? We are in Ohio. We're actually in Cleveland. We just got here about 2 hours ago. We'll be here tomorrow and then be on our way.
Live and work at where?
Oh, you must live downtown here in Cleveland.
We're at the, is it called hotel?
Well, it's kind of cool. There's the water is right here. That might be the aquarium maybe that we're going to tomorrow.
Yep. We
I'm
are.
not sure.
We're at Hilton.
Which is pretty cool. Yep, very cool. But yeah, It's a cool background. There's like a massive grassy area that looks like it's a facility below it. I thought it was. Oh, look! You can see do you see the spider now? Look, there's the spider right there.
Where is it?
Look right there. Outside.
Stop it.
Big spider web.
But I've got to go to bed now. See ya.
See ya. Yep. There's this spider on the outside of the window here.
Stay away
a
from
big
any
spider.
grassy knolls.
Big fan. You helped me out a lot with the mining career. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Guys,
Stay with the grassy knolls. Yeah, the grassy knolls right down here. What's up, Andy? How are you? Are we live streaming at the aquarium? No, we're not. No, we're just going to visit tomorrow, and then we're going to jump on the road. I'm house sitting right now in Arizona. Oh, very cool. Very cool.
Boom.
Yep. Yep. This is our last stop in our road trip, and then we will be heading out from here midday tomorrow and making the drive back to Pennsylvania. It's about a 6-hour drive, which is good. So it should be fun. What's up, the Bricky boy? How's it going?
The Bricky boy.
Hello, hello. Yeah, so it's going good. So we'll Wednesday. I'm hoping to get everything up and running. Amplifier Gaming. Do you have an Instagram? I don't. No, I don't use Instagram. Only Twitter and YouTube. But yeah, so Wednesday I'm hoping to get everything up and running.
And then Dakota Miner.
Yep. So that'll be cool. Wednesday I took the day off work, and I'm literally going to be emptying the shed and rearranging things. I'm going to move my KS2s actually to my workbench. So I have 5 KS2s after this trip. So I'm going to see if I can figure out an avenue to get them.
We did hit 50.
What's that?
Did hit 50.
Nice. He's excited because he wants to share his YouTube channel, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, we'll have to share. He started his own YouTube channel. And he's like, if we hit 50 at dinner tonight, he's like, if we hit 50 viewers, then that'll unlock and I'll share my YouTube channel, right? Yeah. We'll have to see if chat wants us to share it. We'll see.
If you want.
Do you use Crank? I don't use Crank. I have 2 traditional helium miners up and running right now. They have been for the last few years here. I've continued to have them on there. I'm thinking about, I was actually talking with the Crank project about it. When will he get his silver play button? It's going to be a little bit, right? I'll see if we can bring it up here and then we'll share it in chat. How does that sound?
Yeah.
I think that's it, right?
But
no?
Hold on. Press the search button right there.
Nope, that's not a search button. That's a magnifying glass.
No, there's no spaces.
Okay, let's see.
We'll be there in a minute. Yeah, we're trying to share it right now.
Well,
yep, there it is, right there.
All right. We will copy the link. All right, we'll copy the link to it in just a second. Let me bring the chat.
We're gonna send the link in just a minute.
All right, we'll share it here in a second. Well, let's catch up here.
Yeah, we just gotta. Yeah, we're all caught
Can you
up.
talk a bit about Flux nodes and your experience so far? Sure.
Already subbed to what?
Here you go. We'll put your YouTube channel in chat. How's that sound?
Yeah, you already put it up.
Okay. All right. So let's look for.
Hi.
So let's look here. So can you?
Wait a minute. Nobody.
What's 4 glory points? What's that?
Oh, that's Bryson.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Hello.
So let's look at. Can you talk a bit on Flux nodes and your experience so far with it?
Hi. Now I'll get 4 glory points.
So Flux nodes. So I have Flux nodes set up on Node Orbit, and they do really, really well. I use those with Node Orbit because of just they've been up and running, and it's really easy. Like you can get your Flux node set up in like 15 minutes on Node Orbit. That's where I have my Timpy node and Neoxa nodes. It's very much a set it, forget it, and you just continue to get paid out. A lot of Flux nodes are based off of your uptime. So like you can't have your Flux nodes going down, or else you get to the back of the line and you will never end up getting paid. So you absolutely want to have your Flux nodes up and running. Still awake over here? A little tired?
Yeah.
Let's see what else we got here. I'm going to be upgrading my PC with money from KS0 Ultra. Yep, and house sitting.
Okay.
An AM5, very cool. I'm running pre-nodes on Flux's VPS. There you go, nice. I never got into, is that like pre-search? Are you not afraid to invest in all these miners? Oh, I didn't get a chance to finish reading it. But not a big deal there, which is cool. But yeah, so we'll be here tomorrow, and then pre-search. Yeah. I thought about getting into pre-search. Andy kind of, your friend Andy kind of pushes me on those nodes, so that's always an avenue to look at for sure, which is nice. Yeah, pre-search is one I've wanted to get into. I think I just need to get like one up and running, and I'll be good to go. What's up there? 10 minutes to midnight. Welcome. What's the best miner to buy in ASIC? I think it depends on how much your budget is, because your budget will absolutely determine what that is, for sure. Are you afraid to invest in all these miners in the economic situation? Absolutely not. When the markets are down, that's when there's the blood in the streets, and that's when you need to be expanding. People that just mine and hodl and don't put their crypto to work, like for me, for example, I bought all these miners with crypto, and that's what I continue to do, is just continue to expand with my miners. That's the best way to do it. So no, I'm not afraid. I mean, you have to take risks in crypto. It's not traditional investing where you invest in your 401k and check it 50 years later. I would recommend maybe running a few super cheap. Oh, that's right. The pre-search ones are. What are the bees coming out? I don't know what that means. One can never have too many nodes. That's true.
Thank you.
The open budget, yeah, I mean, the challenge is like you could look at a Bitmaniac miner AL1.
You're getting a call. You're getting a call.
Oh, I don't know. I hear it. I don't know from where. Maybe it's on my phone. Let's see here.
You're getting a Discord call.
Oh, is it on this computer?
You're getting a Discord call.
Let's see. Oh, yeah, I am getting a Discord call.
I told you.
So, yeah, I mean, with an open budget, you could get like an AL1, but the challenge is like a lithium is a massive risk. Like you take a massive risk buying an lithium miner that's $40,000. Watch it, you're hitting that.
That's right.
And, you know, it started out weeks ago at like $800 in profit per day and then went to 500. Now we're down to 300. So those are definite risks. I would say if you were to buy anything right now, I would probably say a KS5 Pro or an L9. I would probably get an L9, but keep in mind that you're pre-ordering. But I think I would not get Bitcoin miners right now. Susan says, so basically the equipment does the mining and not you. I guess. I don't know what you're asking there. What are the bees coming out? I don't know what that is.
I bought a Hive Mapper bee.
Oh, okay.
Do you know what they mean now? 'Cause I don't.
I'm not sure. What are you talking about? Let me see here.
I see a lot of people saying about the bees.
Yeah, I don't know what the life of blood. I don't know. I'm not sure. Oh, the Hive Mapper bee. Nice. Yeah. I don't know nothing about them. I sold my Hive Mapper months back. Let's see. You're strong in trusting the 4-year cycle. I don't even think you even view it in a 4-year cycle. You know, you take your profits when you can. I always look at projects, and when you know something has pumped significantly. What are you? It's fine. What are you doing?
Just looking.
Okay. When things have pumped pretty significantly, I'll sell 50% of my profits, and that works out really, really well. Always keeping 50% in the project. But yeah. Let's see. Oh, you still run an RTM node? Really? Wow. Okay. Very cool. Very cool. Yeah, Susan, I'm not sure about your question, but if you'd like to reword it, that'd be fine. Yeah, I don't. Andy's got 10 of every node, you know. So I totally get it. Totally get it, 100%. Which would be cool. Cool. We'll be live for a little bit longer here, and then be heading out. Long day on the road, for sure. Hive Mapper. Yeah, I don't know when the Hive Mappers are coming out or when they're shipping. I sold mine months, like for like $200, and then like 2 months later they were going for $1,200. So definitely a big difference there. Just supply and demand for sure. Thanks for your content. You're a candle in the dark. Aw. Amplifier Gaming gonna keep the cheddar sharp. There you go. So S21 Pros, not a good investment. No, not right now. If you already have them running, great. But like today, I would not buy one. If you go ahead and look at the profitability,
cool.
no Bitcoin miners are very profitable right now at all. You're talking, you know, very few dollars a day. What I highly recommend you do is buy an altcoin miner, like a Script miner or a Caspa miner. You can put them on a platform like NiceHash and just convert to Bitcoin. So let's say you get an L7. My L7's on NiceHash right now, at least until I get home and set it up with script mining. Anyways, on NiceHash, it's making like $15 a day. Well, an S21 Pro makes like $3 a day. So yeah, so I mean, if you're running Bitcoin miners, keep them going, but I'm not going to recommend you buy and build out your Bitcoin miners right now. They're just not worth it at all. And the price of those miners is not reflective of their profitability. Yeah. Don't remind me of the state of Bitcoin mining. That's right. That's right. 100%. 100%. Yeah, Bitcoin mining right now is not very good. Bitcoin's price is looking pretty good. But what people don't look at is like you need to diversify what you're actually buying and what hardware you're mining with. And so when we go into lull time periods like right now, you know, you're going to say, oh, I wish I would have had more script miners running, or I wish I would have had more Caspa miners running. Because there's always an avenue to get to Bitcoin. Like there's always an easy avenue to get to Bitcoin. You can, you know, swap it. You can have different platforms. It always works out really well. So yes, Andy will say that because he's kicking himself for not having more Caspa miners running right now, or not having more script miners running. Let's see. I bought a Go mining BTC and NFT. Got a whole terahash. Good luck with that one.
Tesla miner. They're about an hour from my house.
Yeah. Okay. L9 January batch price is 6,700. Yeah, that's the tough one. I mean, 6,700 is still a good price when you look at an L7. That like I bought my L7 and it was $3,000. I think, or $3,250 by the time it got to my door.
Right. What's your question?
Hey, I'm talking. Chill, dude. It's so for $6,700, that's actually pretty good. The downside is it sits. Like you have to wait. You know how long? That's the tough one for sure. Having a bunch of non-BTC miners, devices, nodes is my DEI hire. There you go. That's right. That's right, Andy. You're about an hour from my house. Very cool. Hey there, little man. Nice to see part of the family. Big ups. Just got back from the water park. Very cool. Darksea says, got a question. All right. What's a X11 miner thinking of getting one to spec mine? These new coins. Are you talking about the X5, the Bitmain X5? What if there's a chance to fix your KS0 Ultra? I may be able to help you unbrick it. So you can do it. So here's the challenge. In the first, a lot of people think you can fix this. The challenge with my KS0 Ultra is the fact that the original iteration of the where are you? Of the T-Swift firmware. They changed the factory, they changed the default credentials. And what that means is when you change the default credentials, I'm pretty sure they did that just to lock people into not messing with it. They were concerned about people backwards engineering their firmware. So they put they took the default password and changed it on the device. And so the factory reset button or the settings in the software to factory reset it do not work. So the only way that you can fix this with it being, quote, bricked right now of that process is you actually have to hook up a separate board to it, and you actually have to access the chip at a chip level to change that. Or you have to pay someone 200 Caspa to remote into your computer and change that. So trust me, many people have reached out to me. I've actually talked with the PB Farmer developer very closely to understand why this happened and what's stopping it from getting fixed. He made a great recommendation where it was like he understands the perspective of trying to protect the overclock that they did, but the downside is when things get messed up, you brick this, you kill the hardware. Do you have a plan to buy any L9s or the Locotechs? I won't buy the Locotechs, and the Locotechs keep getting pushed out. A lot of people are screaming scam right now because they keep getting pushed out farther and farther from release. I did have a chance to see some of the chips in Washington when they came stateside, and that was pretty cool, and meet their team. However, I think they did their pre-orders way too early for a funding round, it seemed like now. And I don't know if that's a good idea. I don't know what the deal is there. L9s, I'd love to get my hands on an L9. I'm just not right now buying one, but I may have one coming from a reseller. You good? You all done? You beat?
You can keep going.
All right, turn off your microphone if you're all done, buddy. Say bye. Bye. There you go. Let's see here. Is it worth it to buy the KS3M right now because it cost of electricity and it's not profitable right now? Will it be profitable in the future? So the KS3M is profitable. It just comes down to what your electric rate is. I'm going to be running mine though for sure. I bought a Freedom Fi Helium and the CBRS for $600. Wow. So did you buy the Freedom Fi 5G gateway, and then you also bought the Bicells radio for $600? Because if so, that's a fantastic deal. Thoughts on the 𝐓𝐨𝐲 algorithm? I have 2 of the K7s which run off of that, and they've just been running. I know 𝐓𝐨𝐼𝐶 took a big gamble with that. What do you need, buddy? Yeah, okay, I'll take it. Here, I'll help you.
Keep talking.
Yep, you're good. Yeah, 𝐓𝐶 bought a whole bunch of those not too long ago, and then they did really well. And that, but however, right after that, they've definitely taken a dive. I missed what you said on which hardware was making about $15 on NiceHash. L7s. L7s right now are doing very well. They have been. L7s have done fantastic over the last several years during the entire down market. You know what I mean? But yeah. Like the L7s, script miners have just done very well over the last few years, which has been really, really nice. What? Nice, cool. CKB, yep. BlockX. I've heard too many. When my YouTube channel gets flooded with different crypto advertisements with bots, BlockX being one of them, I instantly write those projects off as scams. I'm running a 6600 XT rig at the moment, Raven to BTC on NiceHash, but only on the weekends. Okay, I mean, hey, do what you gotta do, right? Very cool. Greetings, welcome there. Will Caspa rise? I mean, we can only hope. We kind of need it to, you know what I mean? We kind of need, oh, Toledo? Oh, it just passed by there not too long ago. Yeah, I mean, you kind of need Caspa to go up after the hash rate has just gone through the roof. What is that hash rate at now? Does anybody know? Last I heard it was like 915. I didn't know if it went through the roof even more. I was following along with Red Panda's live stream the other day, keeping up with that, which is pretty cool. Yeah, so a lot of driving the last few days. Tomorrow's thankfully the last day, which will be cool. And we'll see where things go from there. We're hitting up the aquarium here in Cleveland tomorrow, and then we're driving 6 hours home. And that'll be the end of the driving. The front of, where we rented a Ford Expedition, the front of this Ford Expedition is like all bugs. It's terrible. We definitely have had to clean the windshield many times. Do you believe in other Caspa coins? So those aren't other Caspa coins. Those are other K-heavy hash coins. They're not related to Caspa in any way except for using the same algorithm. But Cedra and Bugna, no, I've only used those for USDT. So when like Cedra has done crazy good, I've put my Caspa miners on Cedra, and then I've literally just paid it out to Trade Ogre to USDT and just cashed out of it from Cedra to USDT like once a day on Trade Ogre. Mother Nature's, yeah, Rider Link, yeah. There's crazy. Windshield's gotten crazy with all the miles. I mean, we probably put in 1,200 miles up till today. So yeah, it's been nuts. If all of us stand together in front of the steamroller, we can stop it. I believe. Nice. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm worried about my relationship with the tax man. You just got to find a good software that exports everything to good reports. So like that's what I found with taxes is just find a good software where you can go ahead. Some people I know in the industry, not saying names, but some people will, they only report, they're reporting what they convert to like Bitcoin because it's easy to import that into these different platforms and then report off of it. So there's all different avenues you can go, but it's really finding good software. Coinly is a great software, but it doesn't integrate with all cryptocurrencies, especially with some of these like garbage, real small ones. So it really varies for sure. Hey, I thought I'm sleeping over there. He's sitting on my bed right now, but he's got his headphones on, so he can't hear me. The nice thing is the Ford Expedition does over 500. Like the gas tank is over 500 miles, which is pretty sick. Max, we're in Cleveland. We got to Cleveland here not too long ago. Classic dad moment. That's right. But yeah, so the Ford Expedition, which is what we're driving, yeah, it does over 500 miles per tank. But yeah, it's very expensive. It's like, I think it cost me $130 to fill the whole thing. And I've done it many times over the last several days. So yeah, we were in Denver and then Omaha, Nebraska, which that was actually the nicest drive, was driving like from Denver to Omaha, Nebraska, even though it was the longest. That was the first day where we drove 11 hours. And it was nice because like you were on the highway in the middle of nowhere and it was like, all right, everybody was going 85. Like 85 to 90 was the norm. And there was nothing around for miles and miles and miles. But yeah. Tank to tank becomes a bit harder when the tank lasts 500 miles. Yeah, trust me, it's really impressive. I mean, I've never like driven a Ford Expedition, but the fact of like literally when you fill it up and it's like 500 and some miles till it's empty, and then you're all highway miles, it works really well. I don't have a Hive Mapper. No, I sold my Hive Mapper months ago. This would have been a really cool opportunity. Yeah, the first day, so landed in Denver. Drove an hour south to buy the miners. Really nice guy. Bought the miners, paid in USDT, ERC20. Then we had to drive an hour back to get back to where we were in Denver, to pass by Denver, to go up through Nebraska, and then all the way across Nebraska. So an hour south, hour north, and then started our journey over and got to Omaha, Nebraska at 12 at night. That was a long day because our flight, we were up at 6:30 in the morning, and our flight was at 8:40, and then we didn't get to our hotel that night after all that driving till 12:22 exactly. So that was really, yeah, that was tough. The reason I did USDT ERC20, just because of the fact that that was one of the coin. The guy wanted Bitcoin or USDT ERC20. So I didn't want to do Bitcoin because of the delay of sending it and being like there in person. So like what I did was I told him that when I got to his house, I wanted to check out his miners and check out that they were working. So he showed me all of that. I also did a quick little tour of his farm setup. So I'm excited to share that with you guys, which will be a lot of fun to show that in the video. And then packed everything up. And he gave me a whole bunch of stuff. Like I got like, the silencers that you can get for everything. Yeah, the bunch of those silencers, those 1850 silencers, some intake boxes, stuff like that. But yeah, packed up the car and then I was like, all right, let's get you paid. And I didn't want to do Bitcoin because if I sent in Bitcoin, you have to wait for all those confirmations to clear. So we had talked about you doing USDT ERC20 and he had Tangem. So I was like, all right, scan, send, and then bam. And like 30 seconds later, he's like, I got it. I was like, cool, we're good to go, which was nice. What did I buy? Once again, I bought 3 KS1s, 3 KS2s, 3 KS3Ms, 2 Jasminer X16Qs, and 1 Jasminer X4Q. So I just bought everything he had. And the KS1s, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with them. I may run them and solo mine with them. I may sell them at a later date when Caspa has a little bit more of a rebound, so I can kind of gain back some of the money spent. The KS2s we're going to overclock. The KS3s M's we're going to overclock. It's just to make up for the hash rate pretty much at this point. The X16Qs we're going to put on Octaspace and ZIL as long as we can with ZIL. Octaspace, man, Octaspace has been so profitable for me with the X16Q. That has done super, super well. When I first got my X16Q, the Jazz Miner, and I put it on Octaspace, literally like I got it the first, like early batches of the X16Qs, and it has been on Octaspace and ZIL ever since, which has been great. Hold mine till it hits a better high, then boom, send it. There you go. Let's see. Did you get a good deal on those? Yes, I bought all those ASICs for, what do you need? Something? You good? Okay. Nice. I bought all of those ASICs for $12,500. And the bonus items that I did get was every one of the Caspa miners, the Ice Rivers, has the Fruition Associate shrouds, and every one of them has an inline fan. So that's a $300 savings that I would have to spend to adapt them to my shed. And well, I got them, like they come with it. He gave me all of that with it. So yeah, it was $12,500 for everything. Am I staking my ZIL? I'm not, no. Don't forget about you. I saw your messages. I saw them. Octaspace is not only profitable right now. Dude, Octaspace is up over 400% year to date. Absolutely insane. I think it's something that a lot of us has overlooked. Thank you, Peter. Do appreciate it. Hey, Kaiser, welcome. It pays out every 30 seconds and charges you like 2 cents worth for each transaction. I mined it for 10 minutes before I realized it. Oh, good morning. What's up, CDR? Welcome, welcome. Wish Octaspace wasn't on such a dookie algo. Would love to mine it, not ETC hash ASIC. Yep, there you go. Do you have any plans for another shed? Sounds like you're running. Yes, I will be maxed out. Absolutely. Yes, I'd like to expand. I was talking with Digital Shuffle actually about a relationship with them. Waiting to see where that goes. But if that works out the direction that we're talking about, I will be working on access to another property as well as doing another 400 or 600 amp. So we'll have to see. We'll definitely have to see. But yes, we are like maxed out. I may have to do some more hosting. I already have a number of miners hosted right now with 3 different locations. I probably am going to have to do more hosting. Yep. Ride the Storm IO Electric Company. Yeah, right. Let's build it. Yep. Will the Caspa hash rate ever decrease? Probably not. No, I don't see it decreasing. Do you have a Chirp wireless miner? I do not. Nope. 240 volt. Yep, 240 volts. Great. 3-phase is awesome, but I've been getting by with single phase. Octaspace is up 120% year to date. Okay, so 2 or 3 weeks ago it was up 400%. When I did, because the reason I say that is I did a video with Octaspace and Dynex, and I remember checking that before the video. So must be down quite a bit right now. Another property, sheesh, don't overextend yourself. No, yeah, my biggest point right now of overextending is just electric bills each month. My last electric bill was $3,500. Is it worth buying the KS0 Pro or Ultra at any price at this point? If it's your first miner and you're looking to learn about mining, I think that's a good way to go. It is semi-profitable and it allows you to mine something that we all believe will go up in price, you know, as Caspa. Are you going to get rich? Are you going to make a ton of money off of it? Absolutely not. Let's see. Get a 10 by 24 tough shed gambrel style with loft, paint it red, white, and black. Put everything on the floor and call it the Panda Shed. There you go. Full electric. The metered mining got great, having fee 8 cents for hosting and no real upfront costs. Yeah, I haven't heard from Lyric in a while. Would love to chat with him more. Will you be getting a Chirp wireless? They reached out to me a long time ago, and we were talking about doing some content together. But at that time, they didn't physically have like a miner. So I kind of turned down the opportunity because I don't like to promote projects that have nothing. Like my community are miners, you know? So like I'm not looking to just do a video on a project that doesn't have anything tangible to it. And it looks like they did come out with a miner, so maybe at some point. Can you overclock to 800 gigabytes on what? Or gigahash, I think you mean. Looking fresh, brother. Cheers and happy Sunday. Hey, what's up, Endless Mining? Thank you very much. Appreciate the donation. Do appreciate that. Meter mining looks insane. Would be my go-to hosting. Yeah, it looks good. I think. So GPU hosting right now, I think, is a huge challenge for any company, whether it's meter mining, whether it's Terra hosting, because I think most people have not only, if they haven't already turned off their GPU mining rigs, most people are selling their GPU mining rigs. So anybody that's still running them, I think, is absolutely running them in a spec play, which is tough at 8 cents because of the fact of, and it's not to say these prices, these hosting prices aren't good. Like 8 cents is good, I like it, but the challenge is like, it's tough. That's a tough one to mine and also then speculative, because you're spending more money than you're making per month. So the big question that I know you guys ask it is like, should you just buy the coin on these spec plays? And that's absolutely an option. Now, a lot of spec plays aren't even on exchanges yet if you're going to go like that early. So then in that regard, you know, the GPU miner makes sense. But like, I'll be honest, I've been thinking about this a lot recently. I have a video coming out on Monday, guys, with Brandon Coin. And we get into, literally the topic is what happened to GPU mining profits. And I think you guys will enjoy it. It comes out on Monday. And I think after rewatching that video too, I'm like, man, I want to liquidate my GPU mining rigs. I'm going to keep one, you know, a 12 card 3070 rig, and I want to spec mine. I want to get back to spec mining with it. Like right now it's on Dynex, but like I love to get back to spec mining. So like taking that rig and finding a coin that's so early on, not on exchanges, mining a bag of it for like a week, and then getting thousands of that coin and then pivoting to something different. I think that would be awesome. And I think that's a good avenue to go. I think GPU mining or GPU hosting is in, man, that has got to be rough. Your profit margins must be barely any. I mean, for them, the profit margins are great, right? But for you, like, you're not making anything off of those. So I think that would definitely be a challenge. Yeah, that's tough. Yep. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's the tough one. But yeah, I'd like to sell. I'm going to sell most of my GPU mining rigs. I have almost 100. Sell them all. Sell all my server cases, except for the X12 with my 123070s. And I want to start to see what platforms are out there that I can build. I'm thinking I'd like to get into some of these AI mining rig builds. But I only want to go on platforms that pay in crypto. I have no interest in fiat, like absolutely not. How much you make with your Helium CBRS? I have 4 people on Helium Mobile. So when I first set up my Helium CBRS miners, which are not easy to set up, like mine, you know, I rented a lift, I put it up super high. At the peak, I was making about $120 a day, and that's come down significantly. That was about 77,000 Helium Mobile, and that was until Helium got their phones up and running, and then Helium found that their radios, I don't know all the details, but it was absolutely a problem with your cell phone, like those cell phones jumping from the different hotspots. And when the CBRS ones, it wouldn't leave. I guess I forget what it's called, like jumping when they jump between them, and they were having problems getting them to jump off. So they actually, instead of fixing the issue, because like the CBRS radios are I would call them their enterprise level infrastructure and network for Helium. And instead of fixing those and putting the time, effort, and investment into fixing that, they went ahead and just said, we're going to shift profitability over these little rinky-dink Helium Mobile miners that barely go a block versus the big CBRS ones. So the profitability is not returned to the CBRS ones, but it's a typical Helium play to just be like, ah, forget it. We're going to pivot on to other hardware. If you're spending the power on a server, you might as well load it up with as many nodes as possible. There's more to nodes than just like slapping it in a server. You have to keep in mind like bandwidth, which I think with most nodes, bandwidth and static IP addresses are the biggest bottleneck. I sold all my GPU rigs except for my X12 and my 83070s on Flux just for fun. There you go. Dirty, filthy fiat. Absolutely. Get the indoor Helium unit to service your phones at home. I mean, you could do that, but like, so example, right now I have the CBRS unit up and running. So like at the tip of my roof, I have the CBRS Helium miner. I have the traditional miner. I have the GeoNet, and I actually have a WeatherXM unit that runs off the Helium network. So it's running great. How many tokens does the Helium project have? Dude, I would love to get a baller server. Well, your Helium project, you have like Helium, which has turned into Helium IoT. That's like what the token is. And then you have Helium Mobile. All your Helium Mobile miners earn you Helium Mobile and Helium IoT. Your traditional Helium miners use Helium IoT. Yeah, yep, that's cool. 100%. Yeah, there's a lot of profitability that was put back into a lot of profitability. They moved from their enterprise infrastructure, which is CBRS antennas, to these little rinky-dink indoor ones, because now they're just trying to promote, like, they love to see every household have a Helium Mobile hotspot, which is, it's so terrible. It's like $250 and it goes like not even a city block. Yeah. Bitcoin, Lithium, and Caspa. We sell in Shenzhen, Hong. What? How's it going, Neo? Welcome, welcome. He retracted that. He's like, nope, I'll get rid of that message. Last time I was in Cleveland, streets were all flooded. That's crazy. Yeah, hopefully that's not the case. We're just here for tomorrow, and then we're out. Then we're heading out. What's up? You're sitting on my bed, by the way.
No, I'm going to sleep over there.
You're going to sleep over there? Okay. You just checking in, say hi. He was done with the live stream. He's playing video games now on his tablet.
My body feels tired even though
You're tired? Yes, I'm tired too. Yes, very much so.
I'm just sitting here playing my movie.
So why is BTC pumping today? Not a clue. I've been on the road. Couldn't even tell you. Haven't followed anything at all. I don't know. I think there's a lot more. I'm going to take a guess over the last few days. I think some of the news with RFK Jr. being a big supporter of Bitcoin. We now have Trump kind of being a big supporter of Bitcoin. You know, I think just kind of some of the news there, possibly. So a lot of it is just, you know, kind of, you know, there's some positive vibes in the air. But I don't know. I've really been kind of disconnected the last few days. Miners for BTC, 𝐓𝐴PEX, and Lithium and Caspa, distributor based in Shenzhen with warehouse in Hong Kong. I don't know what he's asking. You have any cell miners? I have had the battery out of 5 of mine today. Cell miners. You're talking about like cell phone? Is cell phone mining? No, I've never gotten into cell phone mining. Have you had anyone trying to sell their GPU hardware to you? Loads of people. Loads of people have contacted me and have been selling them. You know, their GPUs. They've been selling ASICs. I mean, people are liquidating crypto mining hardware left and right. A lot of people reach out to me looking to sell their GPU mining hardware, and I actually refer them over to Brandon Coin with his GPU shop. He actually has like a form that people can fill out on like their inventory and what they have, and then he'll make you an offer on that. I've kind of been going that route. I bought these units. There's another 2 miners I may, at the end of September, get my hands on. We'll have to see where everything's at. There are 2 more Caspa miners, but we'll see. I'm not really sure yet. Max said, yeah, it could be that, or more likely the Powell announced the start of rate reduction. Yeah, I mean, rate reduction is always good, especially as you said, like a train of rate reduction. That always, you know, from a consumer perspective, that's always super positive. So, I mean, exactly. I wasn't even aware of that, so I've been disconnected. Cell phone batteries swelled. Oh, geez. I'm not surprised, though. I made 330 Caspa so far with my K0 Ultra, and I spent around $430. After selling it for 150, should have made a profit when Caspa goes to $1. Wait, did you sell your Caspa already? I don't know why. Why? If you're buying a miner and you're selling it, the crypto quickly because you need to recoup cost, I don't recommend it. Max in the house, that's right. Any good prices on Asic BTC miners? I'd like to add 1 or 2 for a new 30 amp. So if you're gonna, let's say that you want to buy, so SGC Fluffy, I would say do not buy a Bitcoin miner. What I would say is buy an altcoin miner and mine on a platform like NiceHash or via BTC and convert it to Bitcoin. Altcoin miners, and people always, like, it takes a second here, altcoin miners are more profitable Bitcoin to earn Bitcoin. So like you mine Caspa, you mine like script mine, and then get paid out in Bitcoin, significantly more profitable. Unless you're FOMOing, unless you're like, I want to get a Bitcoin miner just to have a Bitcoin miner. But if that's the case, I wouldn't touch anything lower than an S21 Pro. I wouldn't get an S21. I want to get an S9. Absolutely wouldn't touch an S19. Yeah, get an L7. I bought an L7 off eBay. If you see my video the other day, to my door, $3,250. It is a great, profitable Bitcoin miner. A gold shell KD box 2, is it profitable? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Nope. Nope. Unfortunately, those box miners aren't profitable anymore. I have an S9 in my closet, never plugged in. Take it out, put brains on it, lower it down to 300 watts, and solo mine with it. That's what I'm doing with mine. What script ASICs am I currently running? I have 3 L7s. I have the DG1 Plus, and then I do have the 𝐓𝐴𝐵𝐴𝐵 DG1 Home on that I'll be getting end of September. I saw your L7 eBay video. I don't want to spend that much though. Then I wouldn't buy anything because like you don't touch an S19K Pro. They will never be profitable again, I don't think. An S21 isn't worth it when an S21 Pro is so close, but like I don't even know what the S21 Pros go for anymore. But the challenge is like what's your profitability per day? Because like the S21 Pro, like the challenge is you're making very little per day mining Bitcoin and getting paid out in Bitcoin. Your best bet is to go with an altcoin miner. So like Caspa miner, a script miner. I mean, that's really the way to go. Yeah, don't touch it, please. I mean, I have 3 S19K Pros and they make cents a day. So I've got some free solar power. Do you think an S19K Pro would be worth getting just to set it up and forget it? I'm pretty sure your S19K Pro will eat your solar alive. Do your math and take a look. But most people don't have enough solar panels. Like let's say you have a house and you have solar panels on your roof. You can plug in one S19K Pro and it will demolish the amount of solar that you're making. And you're going to be like, what? I have an electric bill and now I owe money? Yeah, it's not worth it. Like, unless you have loads of solar arrays, it's absolutely not worth it to run a full-size ASIC. You're better off getting like a highly efficient miner that uses like 500 watts or 600 watts. Love my L7s, but might sell soon. Sounds good. You let me know when you want to sell it, D-miners. My L7s are, my script miners right now are versus where Caspa is at, my script miners are my most profitable miners now. It was my Caspa miners, but it's really changed. Did you see the DG Home 1 on Asic Marketplace? I did not. What do they have it listed for there? Solar is good for net. Yeah, like solar is good for these really small miners. That's it. When ETH ended, I should have sold all my GPUs and bought L7s. Yeah, I know, right? That would have been amazing. There you go. There you go, D-miner. Sell it to SGT. Are you triple mining yet on your script miners? No, I haven't been home yet to do that. to see how that goes. Via BTC, I know, is launching their pool on Tuesday, so I'm definitely going to be interested in doing that. A lot of these other pools that are supporting bells right now are just like these very small micro pools that I've never heard of before. A newbie asks you, I want to start mining at home. What are your top 3 go-to miners? I would look, well, I think it's better to look at what, as you said, the second part of that question, crypto. I would look at Caspa miners. I would look at script miners and maybe some solo Bitcoin miners. Their price is $16.99. Nice. So 𝐓𝐴𝐴𝐵𝐵𝐵 is selling to resellers for $1,300. My contact at 𝐴𝐴𝐵𝐵𝐵, I put it in my Discord and my announcements. They are doing theirs. What are they selling theirs for? Like they're selling it for $1,300, but then you have to pay shipping, which I think they said like it's like under $100 or something like that. So I think they're still going to be the cheapest, but yeah, everybody. I just love the price. The price is thankfully competitive, so I really do like that. See, look, even fully electric is like, what you selling that L7 for? Mini Dutch? I don't even know what that is. Seems like a lot of equipment selling. What happened to holding until the bull run? I think the challenge is you don't know when the next bull run is going to be. Or do you know if there ever will be a bull run again? I think this is a question I ask a lot, and everybody is like, oh, traditional cycles. But crypto mining is very mainstream now. It's an everyday household name and topic. And so the previous bull runs, I think, were very different versus where we are today. I mean, look, Bitcoin is in like the talks on elections and stuff like that. So what I try to tell people is if a full-blown bull run like last time never happens again, and it's like much smaller and a micro bull run, and maybe this is the new norm now. And if that's the case, then make your decisions based off of that. I think I am trying not to be overzealous on like, there will be a bull run again where everything is making boatloads of money per day and you're swimming in it. I think that is a hard sell because I've seen lots of people buy ASIC miners, stick them in a closet, and now they're really struggling because of that. What did you do before home mining YouTube? Would love to hear your backstory. I work a full-time job. I still work a full-time job, a full-time career. I have started to put steps in place to eventually move away from that, but I really don't know when that is. Don't ask Andy. Don't ask your friend Andy. He's going to laugh. The fact that you asked that question. Going to bed. Hit me up on Discord. Sounds good. There you go, D-Miners. Very cool. F2 pool went live with merge mining. Oh, nice. Perfect. I did not know that, Michael Cara. I do not like F2 pools, their layout and their GUI. Their web GUI is just, I think it's garbage. It's very convoluted, like it wasn't well thought out, and they just continued to pile things onto it. So that's why I don't use F2 pool. Can you give us an update on the SolarX miner? It's just still running. Going to town, hashing away, making money, which is great, and can't complain. I bought the mount for it, like that I was going to put on the side of my shed, and I haven't had a chance to mount it because was so busy getting ready for this trip. I feel like we're a long way from any type of bull run. Yeah, I mean that's the downside. If like all your decisions are made based off of a bull run, then you're never going to make a decision. You're just going to sit on everything, and so. For me, that's always a big challenge. So like if it's like, oh, should I buy those miners now? Should I wait? It's like, well, everybody always has that story on should I wait? I should have waited. I should have waited. I should have waited. Or I should not have waited. And I should have just done something. And so it's like, make the decisions in the moment. When it comes down to buying hardware, when it comes down to your investments and everything, I like your perspective much more than hobbyists. Practical speak, so boring. And Andy's very good at I don't want to say selling hopium, but like every project Andy does a video on, it's like he's selling what Bitcoin, like the early stages of Bitcoin, right? So I totally get it, Max, 100%. It's like, listen, this project right here it's going. There's a chance. There's a chance that it's going to be. Sounds good, King Barry. What do you think about SoarChain? I don't know anything about it, to be honest with you. Very little. Max is such a risk taker. I would say that is so far from the truth. Welcome to Cleveland, my stomping grounds. What's up, Josh Elliott? Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, the area we're staying in Cleveland is very, very nice, but I have not seen other areas. I'm just here for the 1000x plays. That's right. I think Andy, that statement is very true. I think Andy very much loves to get into these projects early on that like all they can do is 1000x or die. Like it's like one or the other, you know what I mean? From a technical analysis standpoint, on a weekly time frame, BTC appears to have some downside. Mid 2025 before we start to meaningful. See, Ian, your statements come from traditional finance and traditional stocks, and I absolutely don't believe that crypto is anything like traditional stocks and traditional finance. And I think looking at things and looking at charts and looking at the past is very risky for crypto because of how volatile crypto is. So like when people ask me, I say, don't treat crypto like traditional investing. And most people coming into it from the financial industry go, well, what do you mean? Like, what do I do? What do I base this off of? What are the trends? It's like, it's the wild freaking West. Like, that's all there is. Andy hasn't lied to you yet. That's perfect. I'm thinking about a few more Fry miners. I have one bandwidth, BYOD. What do you think? So Fry reached out to me very early on, and it seemed very scammy. So I never touched it again. However, I've learned more and more that they've been utilizing a lot more deep in infrastructure, which I think is awesome. Love the advice. Thanks, man. Wild West, undoubtedly. Yeah, it's really hard. I have found it's very hard for traditional investors to come in and accept some of the methodologies that exist within the crypto space. I think that's some of the biggest ones out there. It's just like, man, like it's tough for them. It really is. And I think the hard part too is like a lot of people that come in instantly go to places like Coinbase or crypto.com. And then when they find that like the projects there are so well established that like projects like Andy's talking about that he's hoping that 1000x, he's like, they don't exist on those platforms. There's not a chance. Yeah, in Amplifier Gaming, I think there's a lot of projects out there that follow that exact same definition of a great project, but won't get the traction or the attention it needs. And I get it because there are so many crypto projects right now. It's absolutely insane. Like absolutely insane. It really is. All right, I'm going to go for like 5 more minutes, guys. And then I want to settle down and relax. Did 6 hours of driving today. And so actually 7 hours today. We did 2 in the morning and then 6 more of this afternoon. If you want 1000x, you got to go searching. They ain't that easy to buy. Yeah, especially easy to buy. I think some of those really early projects, you have to absolutely mine. And even then, it's like extremely questionable. Yes, by the time I get home tomorrow night, I will have driven 25 hours since Thursday morning. It's a new node season. Are you getting any new nodes? What else do we have? Let's see. I got the Timpy node more recently. We have the Flux nodes. Neoxa, I want to buy more Neoxa nodes. I just haven't found the freaking time to do it, but I really do need to do it. I've been telling Andy for like weeks that I'd be buying more Neoxa nodes. Yeah, I need to. I really need to. It's just finding time. I haven't had the time of day, to be honest with you. Yep. Yeah, I'd throw out my Sleep Money Club link if I had it easily available. But Andy, if you want to link in Discord the Sleep Money Club, or link it in chat here, that'd be great. If you guys aren't familiar with Sleep Money Club, Sleep Money Club is a fantastic Discord run and owned by Andy, but really run by a variety of different community members. And there's courses in there. There's bazillion different sub chats in there on all different topics, like everything we've talked about tonight. Especially nodes are in there, spec plays are in there, crypto buy-in trades. That's probably the channel I enjoyed the most. That is literally what are other people buying and what are other people selling, because you know, you're always uncertain on like, oh, like what you know, that person just sold that. Like, and the nice thing is they tell you why. Like, why did they sell that or why did they buy that? And so you always second guess yourself in crypto, right? So it's always nice to have people to bounce that off of. So it's a great Discord community. I definitely recommend you guys check it out. It does cost money. There's a monthly fee to like be a part of this community. But it's a lot of people with the same mindsets when it comes down to investing, when it comes down to mining and purchasing and all that stuff. So highly recommend Sleep Money Club. I am a member in there. I don't know if that's clickable, but that's your link. I didn't see you put a link. Oh, I'm on Top Chat. Jesus, how long have I been on Top Chat? I didn't see Andy put a link. Did anyone else see Andy put a link? I didn't see Andy put a link in chat. I'm very confused. Maybe it's because you're not a moderator. I'll just make sure Andy's a moderator. He should be anyway. He's earned his keep. But yeah, I definitely recommend it. I've had a lot of fun in there, which has been great. I sent it on, oh, here, let me look here. Let me see. I'll find it real quick here. There you go. I found it. Oh my gosh, that's a long link. All right. Yep. Here's a link to it. Go check it out, guys. This is for Sleep Money Club. It's pretty slick. Get you set up on it. Even if you guys try it out and then you don't like it, you know, you can always go that avenue. So keep that in mind. You always do have that opportunity, which is good. But I think the nice thing about Sleep Money Club is that you get what you put into it, which is really, really nice. So like, if you're active in there and you're chatting and you're asking questions and you're contributing, you're really going to love it. But if you like are part of Sleep Money Club and you're just a watcher, I think that's where it might not be as valuable to you. Time to ban everyone, 100%, 100%. It's fallen into the wrong hands, absolutely. Cool. Well, I'm going to peace out, guys. Long day of travel. We're going to hit up the aquarium tomorrow morning. And then we're going to jump on the road. I got to head back. I'm going to unload the Ford Expedition I talked about into my electrician's shed tomorrow night before returning the rental car. So yeah, should be good. So guys, I appreciate you guys coming to join me for this kind of impromptu stream. You come to say hi or bye?
Hi, bye. Bye, bye.
Yeah, so heading out, guys. Yeah, 6-hour ride tomorrow after we hit up the aquarium, which should be a lot of fun here in Cleveland. Thank you guys very much for joining me. I'll talk to you guys later. See ya. Gotta figure out where the button is.